day 3 of the Rev teardown. I'm almost done. We've got the frame almost straightened out, but this thing is way too dirty. I'm gonna bring it out to get it pressure washed. We've got the heat pressure gun thing there. We're gonna blast all that old grease and gunk off here. So that's the next step. We'll be back in a few minutes. It's gonna be sparkling clean when we get back. All right, we got this chassis all cleaned up. We used a power sprayer, steam cleaner type thing, worked very well. We also used this Sled Bright belly pan and degreaser and the AlumaClean from Swabbies. Now it cleaned this up very well. Got rid of all that grease, a lot of that old oxidization. This way I can actually see I got a little kink right here too. I'm gonna pound that in. And you can see that the dents came out of here quite well. Keely worked on this last night, got a little mad at it, pounded it out. Looks great. So we're just waiting for our reinforcements to come in, then we can fix that up, reinforce everything, and get on with that. So now what we need to do, I'm going to pull off this old cooler. I'm not going to be using this. I'm going to leave this little bracket on here to keep everything rigid for the next while. Then I'm going to measure where I'm going to build my tunnel extension to. So I've got to take some measurements. Then it's bingo time. We get to put things back together as soon as they come in the mail. So everything's been ordered. It's going to start to happen. Now Jamie said, hey Lou, do you think you should maybe take a marker and a ruler and score the line down there a little bit so you can follow that, you know? I know you don't care about making things straight. Anyway, I don't use a marker for anything. Okay, well I do sometimes, but check this out. Oh yeah, I eyeballed that. See that? My straightest cut ever. But just don't look at this side. Yeah. If you're ever trying to get a rivet out, you're drilling it and it starts spinning, just put some pressure on it. I just wedged the screwdriver in here. It won't spin anymore. That's it. Now if you thought you could just drill all those rivets out, pop this cooler through, it won't, because it's slid in there on a little groove. Now when I tried to slide this out, I couldn't really do it because when they put the rivets through, it sort of squished the metal down inside the cooler so it wouldn't slide out. So I need to just ream these out a little bigger. It should come out. So I bent the tunnel a little bit. It's not the first time this thing has been bent. I'll just straighten it out. I'm just going to come in here. I'm going to clean up these little dipsy doodles, flatten this out a little bit better for when our new plates come in. Still a couple little bends in it. I'm going to go through the whole tunnel, check everything out. You can see right here, I'm going to fix this bend right here, maybe behind the chain case. Flatten that out a little bit too. Won't take very much. I don't know if you just heard that email alert on my Gmail, but that's somebody commenting on one of my videos. Right now I'm getting anywhere between 100 and 200 comments a day, and I'm way behind on responding to them. I just don't have time. But keep the comments coming. I'll eventually get to them. I really appreciate everybody contacting me and asking me questions and, you know, giving me the positive responses. I bought this tape. It's a super slippy Teflon cut type of tape. This is 5 mil. 6 inches by 5 yards from the CS Hyde Company, Lake Villa, Illinois. Now this stuff is very slippy. I'm going to put it inside my tunnel. Now we have this on Keely's Rev, and the snow doesn't build up under there. The ice and the slush doesn't build up underneath there. It just falls off the sled. You're not carrying around all that extra weight. And I'm just using it, I'm just gonna more or less patch up a bunch of these little holes in my tunnel. I did it over here where the sway bar mounts were. And you know what, it might not last forever, but next year when I'm pulling this sled apart again for whatever reason, I'll just see that, you know, I might need to replace it, I might not. I put it in the ZX chassis and it didn't come off. I was covering up holes and didn't have an issue with it. Another email alert. It's a very, very sticky surface on this stuff. And of course I degreased this. We pressure wash the whole thing. That's it, just keep some snow out of the tunnel. So all I'm gonna get my guy to do is bend me a piece of aluminum tunnel. He's gonna bring it down, he's gonna put this little lip on. I want that about, say, an inch. It's just gonna give me a little bit of rigidity through there, right from here all the way to the back. I'll flop it over on top of this. Oh, I better take a measurement up here. Outside to outside is 16 3/4. So thanks for showing up today. We had a good time tearing this apart, getting everything straightened out, get it all nice and clean, ready to put back together. No more dismantling. It's the build up from here. Thanks for watching. Give me a big old thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe and come back tomorrow to see what happens. There we go.